Hey guys, it's TonyCouldveBeen here. Just this video is called my beef with the stigma. Of course, the stigma I'm talking about is the stigma with mental illness. I'm just gonna read some stuff off the National Institute of Mental Health .gov website. I think they call it NIN for short. Bipolar disorder. There are 4 basic types of bipolar disorder. All of them involve clear changes in mood, energy, and activity levels. These moods range from periods of extremely up, elated, and energized behavior, known as manic episodes, to very sad, down, or hopeless periods, known as depressive episodes. Less severe manic episodes are known as hypomanic episodes. So I'm reading the 4 different types of bipolar disorders: type 1, type 2, and psychothymic. These 3 I fit a lot of the symptoms of, so I'm not really sure which one is me. I mean, like, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter, because bipolar disorder is bipolar disorder, and the different types, they can influence the medication regimen, but in reality, personally, I don't think they do. Either way, lithium is going to be used to treat all of these, so I don't know, but I'm not a psychiatrist or anything. I'm just saying. Anyway, going back to why I named this video the way I named it was because I understand there's a lot of people that care out there, but I don't think they know the right way to show it. I'm not gonna mention any names or anything, but these are people in my daily life. For their anonymity's sake, I'm not gonna mention their names, but if you do some digging, do some research, it's really not that hard to find out. Sorry, I hit my keyboard. I'm sorry. This is just it's a disturbing subject for me to talk about, because if you knew someone who had a condition that they were gonna have the rest of their life, by some miracle, brain science, leaps bounds, and we finally understand how to cure these things. But like I said in a previous video, there's only treatment, right now at least. But if you knew someone that had a condition like that, and you cared about them, instead of making assumptions and avoiding the issue entirely, wouldn't you want to know about it? Wouldn't you want to know, hey, I'm supposed to avoid saying this, I'm supposed to avoid doing that? Because typically, obviously there's no black or white answer to how to treat someone with any mental illness, for that matter. But like, wouldn't you want to do the research? Wouldn't you want to know about it? I mean, and if you don't, because for whatever personal reasons you have, I don't know if you don't have time, or it's just not that important to you, which is mind-boggling. But I don't mean to sound whiny or anything, but it's just if you cared about them, wouldn't you put in like half an hour to an hour of research that it takes on Google, typing in the words bipolar disorder? I mean, it's because if you're not even going to do that, then I don't think those persons have any support, any basis to legitimate argument that they have the right to criticize your life when you're not even putting in the research to, like, I'm not asking anyone to do this. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. I mean, just don't criticize my life. I mean, like, that's like telling someone with AIDS, let's say there was a cure to AIDS and you knew about it, but you didn't tell the person about it because you didn't want to get too personal with them. Do you know what I mean? I mean, obviously that's an extreme example, and I'm not really sure it's appropriate, but it's just wow. Wow. I just, if you're supposed, quote unquote, or supposed to care about someone, wouldn't you want to know everything you can know about it? I mean, I know everything I can know about it because this is my issue. I, I'm supposed to stay educated about it. I'm supposed to be knowledgeable about the changes in treatment and whatnot, the new medications and whatnot. I mean, it's not self-diagnosing if you're just researching and you're not self-medicating, you're not abusing substances, you're just staying informed. Because this is something I'm going to have the rest of my life. I don't think people understand it. This is something I'm going to have to be medicated for the rest of my life. I mean, like, I want to say my stints in the hospital, in hospitals in general, are done for the rest of my life. Even I don't know that. Like, I explained in the last video, like, even watching an emotional movie can put people with bipolar disorder into certain phases, whether it be low or high. And I just don't know. I mean, if I don't want to say if you cared, or if those people cared, or whether they didn't care, is the right term for it. But I don't know. I take what those people give me. And do they think talking about it or researching about it is gonna have to make them accept it and they're in denial? I mean, whether these people be family or friends or even mild acquaintances, who gives you the right to judge? Especially, I mean, like, I can't emphasize this enough. Like, who gives you the right to judge when you refuse to become educated? And, like, that's fine. If you don't want to know about it, that's fine. I mean, like, I'm not pressuring you, but, like, don't make accusations and judgments about my life when you're not even putting in the minimum amount of effort. I mean, like, jeez, I just don't get it. Because I know other people who have certain conditions and stuff, and I know I've Googled the terms, like, I don't know them that well, so I don't feel the need to go into that in-depth research. But the point is, at least I tried. At least I made an effort to understand them better. Like, I don't want to make this video sounding like I'm mad or annoyed or, aggravated, even though I partly am. Just the stigma. The things that I want to talk about should be things that I could have been able to talk about. Could have been. There that is again. I could have been able to talk about, because I don't have no one else to talk to about this. I mean, I don't consider my medical team of my psychiatrist, my social worker, my clinician, I don't consider those people to be close to me. I mean, like, they only know my illness and a little bit about my personality. They don't know my entire life story. They didn't read the book Could Have Been Crazy. I mean, like, not that I'm asking anyone to. That'd be great if you want to buy it and read it, or just ask me for a copy and I'll send it to you. I mean, I just don't understand. I just wish things made more sense. This video has gone on long enough, so clearly I'm not getting anywhere. So back to the drawing board. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Stay sharp.